Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we're diving into Daneil Caesar's brand new album, Son of Spergy. This record dropped on October 24th, 2025 through Republic Records, and it's already sparked a lot of conversation. Some are calling it his most personal work yet. Others say it's his most uneven. So in this video, we're going deep. We'll talk about the background of the album, the sound and production, the key tracks, and what this album says about Daneil Caeser as an artist and as a person. All right, quick refresher. Daneil Caeser, born Ashton Simmons, is a Canadian R&B and neo-soul artist who's been redefining the modern soul sound since the mid-2010s. We all know him from Freudian in 2017, a modern classic with songs like Get You and Best Part. Then Case Study 01 in 2019 leaned more experimental and philosophical. And Never Enough in 2023 gave us a more polished, moody version of Caesar. But this new album, Son of Spergy, is different. The title itself is super personal. Spergy is the nickname of his father, Norwell Simmons, a gospel singer who played a big role in Daneil's early life. The phrase Son of Spergy isn't just literal, it's symbolic. It's about heritage, faith, and reconciliation. Caesar has said this album is about reconnecting with his family, with his roots, and with God. So right from the title, this record is about coming home. Let's talk about how it sounds. If Never Enough was dreamy and modern, Son of Spergy feels earthier, more organic. You get warm guitars, live drums, church-style organs, and these gospel harmonies that make it feel like you're sitting in the back pew of a Sunday service. It's still unmistakably Daneil Caeser, smooth, lush, restrained. But this time, the textures are fuller, and the tone is more spiritual. His main producers, Jordan Evans and Matthew Burnett, return to craft that clean but emotional sound, and the mixing is gorgeous. Every instrument breathes. Reviewers have described it as a fusion of R&B, gospel, and folk, and that's spot on. It's not a radio record, it's a vibe record. You can hear this balance best on tracks like Call On Me, which dropped as a single. It's got that acoustic tenderness mixed with gospel chords, while Caesar's falsetto floats above it like a prayer. Another example, Baby Blue. It's probably one of the most emotional cuts here. Soft guitar, whispery vocals, and this almost lullaby-like vulnerability. Overall, the sound feels humble, like he's intentionally stripping things back to rediscover his foundation. Now, what's he talking about on Son of Spergy? At its heart, this is an album about faith, fatherhood, and forgiveness. Daneil Caeser is reckoning with his identity as a man, a son, maybe even a future father. He's asking, what do I carry from the people who made me, and what do I want to pass on? Take the single Have a Baby with me. On the surface, it sounds romantic, but listen closer, and it's about legacy. He's not just asking for love, he's asking for continuation, for something that outlives him. There's also this thread of spiritual longing, talking to God, searching for guidance, wanting peace. That's where the gospel influence really hits. It's not about preaching, it's about confession. Now, critics have pointed out that some of these lyrics can feel vague or abstract, lines about love and faith that don't always land with the emotional precision of his earlier songs. And honestly, I get that. Sometimes the ideas sound bigger than the words he uses to express them. But even when the writing isn't razor sharp, the emotion in his delivery sells it. You believe that he believes it? Let's run through a few standout tracks. 1. Call On Me. A beautiful opener that sets the tone, pleading but peaceful, asking for help, maybe from God, maybe from someone he loves. 2. Have a Baby with Me. Warm and soulful. It's a love song about building something lasting. Feels like an echo of Best Part, but older, more grounded. 3. Baby Blue. Probably the emotional centerpiece. Minimalist production, tender vocals, feels like a lullaby to his inner child. 4. Tongues, one of the more overtly gospel moments. Layers of choir vocals and church organ. It's a nod to his father's roots. 5. Touching God, the closing track, cinematic and slow burning. Feels like closure. You can almost see the credits rolling as he hums out that last note. If Freudian was about love and heartbreak, Son of Spergy is about healing, personal, spiritual, generational. Now, not everyone's in love with this record. Some reviewers, like Pitchfork, said the album can drift into a mid-tempo blur, that too many songs sound the same. And yeah, pacing is definitely an issue. There are moments when the energy dips and you wish he'd switch gears a bit. Lyrically, it's less narrative-driven than his past work. You won't find the same storytelling as Japanese Denim or Blessed. But, and it's a big but, the emotional cohesion makes it work. You're not meant to treat this like a playlist. It's more like a Sunday meditation, best experienced front to back in one sitting. So, where does Son of Spergy land? For me, it's a mature, introspective, and beautifully produced album that takes Daneil Caeser back to where he began, both musically and spiritually. It's not his catchiest album, but it might be his truest. If Freudian was the romantic Daneil, and Never Enough was the artistic Daneil, Son of Spergy is the human Daneil, flawed, questioning, but still full of faith. I'd give it a solid 7 out of 10. It's not perfect, but it's honest, and that counts for a lot. Listen to it when you're in that reflective mood, late at night, lights low, maybe even on a Sunday morning. So what did you think of Son of Spergy? Did it hit you emotionally or did it fall flat? Drop your thoughts in the comments, hit like if you enjoyed this review, and subscribe for more deep dives into new music every week.
This is placeholder media that you'll see if you add a layout to an empty scene. You can go ahead and delete it. This is placeholder media that you'll see if you add a layout to an empty scene. You can go ahead and delete it. This is placeholder media that you'll see if you add a layout to an empty scene. You can go ahead and delete it.